Do we put on the tomboy or do we put on the desert beauty?
If you ask me that again, and it's not the first option, I will throw you off a cliff. I will drive to Scotland, and I will throw you off whatever overpass is closest.
That's not how that works at all.
It totally works. Roxy likes you. Like, she likes you. Oh, she's got it bad.
Shut up. No. Really?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'm writing fanfics of the two of you right now. This stuff is hot. Let's see. Text. Mining. Slow burn. One-sided.
Well, those are good. Those are good. It's not one-sided.
It's not?
Yeah, it's not one-sided though. Wait, I mean, well, she's really gorgeous, and
I ship it.
wait, no.
Size difference, age difference. Mommy, monster girl. Wait, is Roxy a monster girl or a bird? Well, I'll add them both and let the algorithm work its magic.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's smart.
Roxanne. Stardust. Oh my god! Your ship name is Rockstar!
Morag. Now I understand. Now I remember everything. I left Brigadoon in search of you, so that I could destroy you. But it was I who defeated you and wrapped you in my sweet, sweet embrace. And I had you all to myself for a century or two. In our own private wee world of darkness. You're all mine. And didn't forget it. You're my... Fuck this weird Scottish bullshit. Huh? Ichitaro. He stares straight at me, calls my name, and then... Getting a smooch? We're getting a smooch, boys! Let's go! The smooch master strikes again!
Make do.
You're like Ohio women.
You are not allowed to say that. You don't live where I live.
I think I'm allowed to say that because I live in Ohio.
As a resident of this, too. I voted
You
you.
you fucking vacationed. You weren't born in it like I was. You merely adopted the Ohio.
No, but I was balls deep in it.
Shit, he's one up me there, guys.
At least he conceded. At least he conceded.
Look, I know what I'm beating. Yeah, it is I. Back again for the third day in a row. What's going on, everybody? Playing yet another monster girl dating simulator game because this is just my life. This is the path I found myself walking down. Honestly, didn't know what I was gonna play a few hours ago, so I just looked at. I downloaded like a bunch of games from itch.io, and I realized, oh, this is, I kind of talked about this one. I'm curious about it. So yeah. We're gonna be schmoozing a plant girl. So that's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, not much has really happened in like the 24 hours since last stream. So, next, not really much to talk about. I guess technically this is also kind of a horror night, because it's another scary game. And you guys know me, I find the best horror games. I don't know much about this one, other than I kind of like the art style. But yeah. You know, you think after like 2 years of doing this, I'd be good at intros and outros. I am atrocious at them. I did post some videos on YouTube. YouTube's doing surprisingly well. I'm now at like 255 subscribers. That one J Daddy video helped out a lot, turns out. Yeah. Admittedly, I am falling a little bit behind, and by a little bit, I mean like a solid month of videos on the VOD channel. It's a tedious fucking process that adds absolutely nothing. I've also been I've been trying to like edit a bit more lately. Also, actually, let me also change. Let me change the follower goal color. I think black and green is gonna be a lot more appropriate for tonight's stream. Yes. Tonight we're playing Roses Are Green. This does make me want to get back to that was it Angel Blood? That one was so cool. Like biblically accurate dating sim. Yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, this is Roses Are Green. Let's get started. Nice outfit. Ellipses. How did it get to this? God, I was so stupid. So stupid. It isn't her fault. I mean, how could it be? That kind of person? No, person isn't quite right. She's not human. Failing to understand that was the first mistake I made. She isn't like a human at all. I was stupid to forget that. Because I got greedy and careless, of course. Like always, my fault. Everything is my fault. All of this. I have nobody to blame except for myself. It kind of hurts less if I try to think about it that way. Can't be her fault because I don't want to believe it could be. No, this was her fault. Doesn't mean any harm. She couldn't have. Shit. Is this it? No, it can't be. Something like that. She didn't. She didn't mean any harm. Sure of it. She was just doing what comes naturally, I guess. Fuck, this really hurts. I don't want this. Please, God. Anything else but this. Anyone else but her. I don't want it to be like this in the end. If it has to be now, I want to see her smile one last time. Hear her laugh. Want... Is she even capable of understanding my feelings? This is it, isn't it? Fuck. I thought things were going okay. I hope that my feelings reach you. I wish we could have... Mind. Been fun, so thanks for everything. What's happening? Am I getting stuck by like thorns? Am I getting eaten? Roses are green. Oh, that's nice. April 4th, 2014. 9:48 on a Sunday morning. I think that's on. Alright, that's the last box. You're gonna be good taking those inside. Aye, aye, sir. I grin weakly at my uncle, capitalized, and nod at the pile of crates sitting in the entrance of the shop. We just finished unloading this week's shipment of supplies. I have to unpack everything and finish getting everything ready for the week after he leaves. But that can wait for now. Sorry, is that like a hair? That has to be like a hairpin or something. It looks like an ear. Hope you're excited for your big day, Sage. Yeah, you got it. Starting on Monday, I'll be helping out with my aunt and uncle's cozy little flower shop in the village not far from where I live. For a lot of people, this probably sounds like the summer job of a lifetime, but I'd be lying if I said I was totally thrilled about the idea. Who doesn't love flowers, right? Me. I have a gray thumb. I touch a flower and it wilts immediately. Well, it's not that I'm a plant lover, but I would not exactly call myself a work lover. I graduated last autumn and been loafing around for the last 6 months thanks to the current job market, my own newly discovered lazy streak. Burnout? Maybe. After spending 6 years running myself ragged, chasing after a piece of paper and a fancy title, I felt fairly justified in becoming a drain on society for a little while. Damn. Not to mention the fact that my last relationship pretty much ended in the worst way possible. Yeah. Lazing around for a while sounded just right for me. My mother had other ideas, however. By which I mean she pretty much told me that she'd had enough of me freeloading and send me out here to make myself useful. Clunk. My inner monologue was interrupted by the sound of my uncle's van starting up, followed by his jolly baritone booming out of the driver's side window. Alright, kiddo. That'll be me off. Good luck, and I'll see you next week. The words trail off in the distance as the little red van disappears down the lane. Well, time to get to work. On my way into the back door of the shop, I hear a faint mewling cry from inside the doorframe, followed by the pitter-patter of light little feet. I stop in my tracks. Cat? Doesn't sound big enough to be a dog, and you don't really get foxes in the city out here. Gotta be a cat. My uncle didn't mention having one, but he's definitely scatterbrained enough to forget say something to me about it. Maybe it's a stray. The meowing sound is quieter now. Must have ran inside the shop when it heard me coming. Aw, don't be shy. Cat doesn't listen. I just shrug and finish bringing the rest of the boxes into the shop. Okay, I'm just checking something real quick. It actually takes less time than I expect, and it's still kind of light outside by the time I'm finished. Not bad. Most of the flowers sold every day that aren't grown in my auntie's garden nearby get delivered each morning to a wholesaler, apparently. Which basically means that there isn't actually a lot of stuff to unpack right now. Which is a relief, since my spoilt and work-shy body is already beginning to tire. Working a full-time job after this long is going to be pretty rough. Well, the modest paycheck I'll be getting from this is significantly better than nothing, at least. Think of all the anime figures I'll be able to buy. It gives me the strength I need to finish any task. Except, not really at all, actually. I do really want them, though. Chan, I'm waiting for you. Man. Hope nobody saw that. The evening air is starting to get bitey. That's a good way to describe it. It's all bitey. Probably be a good time to properly check out the building then. Well, I like they're here. It reminds me of Poor Mother Matron, which is a fantastic visual novel everyone should play. Stockroom at the back of the shop is pretty gray and unassuming, and basically just what I expected. But the inside of the actual shop itself takes my breath away. An intoxicatingly sweet aroma hits me in the back of the throat the moment I open the door. The fragrance too complicated to pin down with words. It's thick and rich like syrup. I can taste it on my tongue. Never smelled anything like it. I even walking through the perfume floor in the department store. Incredible. Flowers in every color and shape and size fill the entire room. Begrudgingly from every surface. What? I almost want to close my eyes, but too much. But it only makes the scent of the flowers seem stronger. There's no reprieve. All my senses are on fire. Ugh. It's beautiful and blinding and overwhelming all at the same time. Is this how flower shops usually are? Not that I've ever been inside one before, but something's telling me that they aren't. Fuck. Now I tried taking another look around now that I've gotten over some of the initial shock of the stimulation. The sheer volume of flowers that have been packed in this small shop would have been impressive alone, even without the insane variety it show. Roses, lilies, orchids. Some are more kinds that I don't recognize with an S here than kinds I do. Across the opposite wall, the door opens out to the front onto a light and airy wooden porch, sheltered by a pastel-stripped cloth canopy. All feels like I walked into a dream world. More like something from a fairy tale. Oh man. I don't know if I mentioned to my uncle that I'm actually not really good with plants. Probably a little late for that now. The idea of taking care of all these plants for a week is suddenly a lot more daunting than I had previously thought. Well, my uncle should be back from his work trip next week, so I only really have to manage on my own until then. But still, ugh. Not like I'm terrified, but, well, not like I'm not terrified. Man. I should try to have a little faith in myself. How hard can taking care of a bunch of flowers be? My uncle told me that the way over here that he left me some notes on the counter about how to take care of the different species of plants I'll be worth looking after. Ambling over, I discover a small vintage-looking handbook that looks like it's seen better days. What is that script? Holy shit. Look. Feed me, see more. The florist, erstwhile companion. There are handwritten notes tucked between the pages, probably written by my uncle. No reason to suspect otherwise, I guess. And this book is pretty thick. I have to read all this? Jeez. I palm the book and take a flick through. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. Oh my god, I don't know why this always happens when I, have to read. I'm also shifting my chair. Oh yeah, I can feel my bones shifting now, that's good. Attempting to decipher the handwritten chicken scratch on the piece's notebook inserted between the pages as I go. Seems like it's mostly straightforward stuff. Recipes for plant food, best suited for each type of flower, notes about where to keep them and which ones to be careful to keep the bugs nets around. Sun exposure once a day, water first thing in the morning, don't feed after midnight. Basically that type of stuff I have been expecting. Minus the last part. That's definitely a silly joke, right? Whatever. Probably just my uncle's dumb sense of humor. I'll finish reading after I fix myself something to eat. Yo, Uncle, that was a real funny Gremlins joke you put in the notes. What the fuck's a Gremlins? You never watched Gremlins? No, what the fuck is that? Is that a movie? Oh, so you were being serious. Well then. Small apartment above the shop is usually empty since my uncle and auntie live in a house across the street. So I'll be staying here. Having a place to myself after sharing with the family for so long does admittedly sound pretty nice. And that's the main reason I didn't put up much of a fight when my mother first proposed this whole thing. I wonder if that cat I heard earlier lives here. They put out some food for it. I don't see a bowl or a litter box around the top floor. But maybe there's one in the apartment. And take a mental note to pick up a bag of cat food just in case. I hope you like cat food. Human, give love and affection. Alrighty. Picks up Goblin. I hope you like cat food. Well, there's nothing else I need to do here. Might as well go check out the apartment that's going to be my new home for the next while. Oh god, hi. How long was I muted? I just now realized I was muted. Probably not too long. Oh, I should go and grab something for dinner. I doubt there'll be any cafes open this late out in the sticks here. But I'm sure I can at least find a convenience store. According to the map, there should be a little supermarket a couple streets over. Sounds like just what I need. Right down the road! I kinda zone out while I'm shopping. Before I realize it, I'm standing outside the shop again holding a couple of flimsy paper bags of basic groceries. Didn't forget the cat food, of course. Time to see what sort of horrific sight awaits me upstairs. Well, that's fancy. Stairs behind the shop lead me up to a shopkeeper's apartment. Pretty standard looking studio flat with all the usual fixings, but in far better condition than I've been expecting. Not a bad place to stay for the time being at all. Probably got to spend the rest of the evening unpacking my things and fixing myself something to eat. The long drive today really must have tired me out more than I thought. I wake up to a pitch black apartment. Shit, I must have dozed off after unpacking my supplies. 2:02 in the morning. Fuck. Haven't even meant to take a nap to begin with, but the moment I finished eating, I recall plopping down on the bed in response to a sudden, overwhelming sense of fatigue. Oh, dude, I've been there so many times. Next thing I know, 5 hours have passed. I guess I must have been way more exhausted than I thought. Shit, man. I just can't roll over and just go back to sleep yet. Letting all the flowers die when I've only been in charge like half a day would be way too embarrassing even for me. Okay, better get up. It's late, but the flowers aren't gonna mind. I mean, they're plants. You know, plants can feel pain. Suck at vegetarians. Ugh. Fine. Oh, you weren't supposed to feed them after midnight. Street outsides are dead silent. The total opposite of what I'm used to since I normally live in the city. The air has a stillness I've never experienced before. You know, I feel that. It was like that when I went down to Florida. It's definitely weird, but in a way it's kind of nice. Normally at this hour, I'm still hearing the constant drone of cars rushing past a bunch of crowds of drunk people yelling about stupid shit. It's nice to just have some actual peace and quiet. Part of me does find it sort of creepy, though. Red. Oh, that's cool. If there's nobody around at all. If anything happened to me, what would I do? What if I got attacked? Or what if a random stranger walked up to you and he needed like $25,000 and he was clicking on you? I could try to call for help, but isn't like there would be any obvious witnesses or anyone around to help me in a place like this. Be forced to fend for myself. Would I be able to call the... This is some Call of the Void shit right now. Local police station for this county is in the next town over. And there's no way there'd be buses at this time. I guess if I called them, they'd probably come, but... What if they got here too late? Ugh. I try to push the what ifs out of my brain. No need to start freaking out over absolutely nothing. It's probably fine, right? There are tons of people here. They're just, I don't know, probably in bed. Let's just get this over with quickly. Everything will be fine. The sugary sweet fragrance from earlier seems to be somewhat gotten 100 times stronger. What is that? Night scented flocks? Not like this, is it? Wait, not like this, it isn't. It smells always strong in the morning, but now it's sharp and overwhelming enough that it stings my nose and throat. I can feel my eyes watering just since taking the step inside. Ugh. Making my way through the shop to the back of the room in the dark is more difficult than I've been expecting. I left the apartment in a hurry, so my phone is probably lying on the bedside cabinet or something. I do my best to hold my breath at first, but it quickly becomes unsustainable as I fumble around in the darkness. Great. The light switch for the whole shop's in the stock room, so at least once I make it there, I... Meow. Huh? What was that? Meow. Strange sort of rasping sound. Seems like it's coming from the greenhouse. Like a baby crying, only on. Oh, fuck no. Nope, I'm out. Yeah. Oh man. Stupid. What am I getting scared over? It's obviously that cat from before, right? I do my best to kid myself. Even though every buried primal part of me is telling me that it's definitely not a cat. Yeah. Does sound like a cat, but it's wrong. I brushed it off earlier as my having been hearing things, but yeah, no. This sounds like no cat I've heard. This sound kind of like meowing, but the voice has an odd sort of artificial affectedness to it. Like it's actually closer to a person trying to make cat noises? Like somebody's doing their best to sound as convincing as possible, but they haven't quite gotten it right. Whack! Oh, no way. Nope. No, 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 thank you. My blood pressure is soaring now. I can feel my heartbeat in my face. My whole body is covered in film of freezing sweat. And mewling is getting louder. As if it knows. But that can't be possible, can it? Nah, this is ridiculous. I'm probably just tired. I did come down here to feed the plants, but for some reason I really just feel like going home. I need to feed them tomorrow. I'll feed them tomorrow. They'll survive. Yeah, that's gonna be... Donk. This is when I'm turning on my heel to leave. I'm interrupted by a loud noise coming from the greenhouse. Fuck. Thunk, thunk, thunk. What? Sounds like someone's banging their fist against the thick glass. Slamming their head in the wall over and over again. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Is that a burglar? Fuck. That'd be way too fucking creepy. Why would a burglar be making weird crying sounds in the middle of the night? Any psycho would do something like that. Doesn't... Wait. Any psycho who would do something like that is not a psycho I want to meet. But... if it is a burglar, it'd be pretty bad just let him take whatever he wants and hide in my room like a wimp. My uncle would probably never let me hear the end of it if this place got robbed on the first night I was in charge. I have to go in there, don't I? Fuck. Okay. At least I have my knife on me, like always, just in case. A special bond between a man and his knife. His pet knife. It's just a little... It's just a little one clipped to my keys. But it's never let me down yet. Hey, there was this one woman. She was getting mugged in a parking lot. She stabbed a dude with her keys, killed him. Got him real good. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Sounds are getting faster, more frantic now. Jeez, I really, really don't want to go in there. But just a quick look should be okay. Whatever's in there shouldn't probably cause me any harm if I just peek inside for a second. Head immediately gets cut off. Garden hoe goes straight through eye and skull. And if it's a burglar, it might even scare him off. Sure, me. I'm telling yourself that gets you to check it out sooner and get the fuck out of here so we can go home, then go right ahead. Fuck, I really don't want to, but I could never face my uncle if anything got stolen. I have to do it. Should I grab one of the garden tools just in case? Yeah, I can see an old rusty looking sickle and a few sets of shears peeking out from a wooden crate in the corner. Ah, those won't help. I'd probably fight off the burglar with the aid of at least one or two of them, but the amount of time and effort it would take just end up making me more likely to just be the one getting skewered. They say that most people who die by stabbing go by their own blade, don't they? Dare not risk it. I know we're there in case I change my mind. My palms make contact with the handle of the greenhouse door. The cold sweat against the icy metal makes it feel as though the handle has been turned to solid ice. Like I'm about to open the gates of the underworld or something. Alright, fuck, let's go. Hi. Achoo! I kick open the door. I'm still in the middle of psyching myself up and the door swings open from the other side. Everything is black. Oh, he's got blasted by the fucking door. Okay. Oh. Hello? Oh, my head. Hello? Hey, are you listening to me? What? My head. Cloying, sugary smell from earlier is even stronger now. Between the oppressive, choking sweetness in the air and the pounding in my head, I feel like I'm about to pass out again. I try to force in a deep breath and end up coughing and sputtering like a dying animal. Fuck, what is that? I have to deal with this every day. I hope not, but maybe I'll get used to it. Ugh. Hey. Are you gonna wake up anytime soon? Where was I? Last thing I remember is taking a door to the face and blacking out. Must have hit my head pretty hard because I could have sworn that sounded like Hello? Ugh, it's definitely not my imagination. Oh, my head hurts. Yeah, I bet. Okay, this is useless. Go back to sleep if you want. I'm just gonna sit here waiting like a chump. I'll just be sitting here waiting like a chump. Sounds good to me. Hey, wait, I was just playing hard to get. Don't actually do it. When I open my eyes, I'm able to sight are far weirder than I could have ever imagined. Jesus, finally. There's a woman standing over me, only she's not. Am I dreaming? I still feel woozy and lightheaded, so it's unlikely. She's shaped like a human woman, but she seems like she's able to talk to me, but that's where the similarities end. Her skin is more like a shiny green carapace than anything close to resembling human color. Her hair looks more like a mass of fluffy leaves and petals sprouting from the top of her head. She's surrounded by thick, thorny vines that seem to swirl around her body like tentacles. I'm momentarily concerned, though I soon realize that they're not attacking me, but that they're actually attached to her body. Though they're not attacking her, but they're actually attached to her body. She's mesmerizing. Like, maybe some kind of pixie? So Varus were real all this time? A real monster girl? Monster? How rude. Crap, is that a slur or something to her? Wait, why am I even entertaining this? Nice to meet you, post-concussive hallucination. Oh, nice to meet you, post-concussive hallucination. Yeah, if you excuse me, I'm going the fuck back to sleep now. Wait! Look, I think we got off on the wrong tendril, alright? I'm going to be straight with you. You have something I want. I do? Oh. Oh, I like where this is going. Maybe sticking around for a little while longer won't hurt. I do? Well then, milady, how can I be of assistance? Shut the fuck up, Sage. Her eyes changed. Gross. Look, just give me that bag in your hand and we can forget anything's ever happened, alright? Bag? Oh, she must be talking about... I look down and notice I'm still grasping onto the now crumpled bag of value brand cat food. This? Does she want a bag of cheap kibble? With a bag of cheap kibble? Why? Maybe because I don't enjoy starving to death? What kind of stupid question is that? You eat this stuff? The look she gives me in response to my apparently foolish query could have withered the roses on top of her head. Yeah. Is that a problem? No, it's just... I guess that since she looks so human-like, I could have expected her to have human-like taste in food somehow. It's not, I mean... It's for cats, you know? I mean... Wouldn't you rather have something better to eat? Hmm? Better? Well, like what? Well... Probably not a wise move to offer a monster girl food with the full knowledge that I have absolutely none up to hand. And those vines look like they pack a nasty punch. Well, hey. I don't actually have anything better at hand, but... What? And why are you wasting my time? Hand it over. Alright. I shrug and hand her the bag. Alright. Now we're talking. Predictably, the girl in front of me immediately rips open the bag and starts shoveling kibble under her mouth. It's funny to think about. There's something naive and adorable about it, but at the same time, seeing something so human-like behave in such bestial manner has a disturbing quality that chills me to the bones. I can't even explain why, it's just feeling in my gut that the sight in front of me is very, very wrong. Maybe sort of like the feeling you get where you see a picture of Margaret Thatcher on the right side up and all her features are inverted. Was it just me who really hated that thing as a kid? Unnatural. That's the word I'd use. Wrong. Feeling that I'm seeing something that I really shouldn't. Anyways, I get the same feeling watching that dainty woman in front of me rip open a bag carelessly and devour like an animal, without even bothering to use her hands. Ah, that hit the spot. Glad to hear it. She gets through the entire bag way before I know it. Damn. So, what's your name? My name? You're asking me what my name is. It didn't occur to me how human-like she could be in personality, considering how unhuman-like she was in appearance. Okay, you need to pick a lane, brother. Do you think she's more human in their habits or not? My name. Where did someone like her even learn about names? She have one of her own? Question sends a million rapid queries. Oh, my eyes swing in my head. I want to contemplate all of them in turn, but I notice that she's staring at me like I might be slow. It's Sage. Sage. Mm-hmm. How about you? Her joy in her voice makes it sound like a song. I can't help but smile a little to hear it. I'm also curious, though. If she does have a name, however did she get it? My uncle some kind of mad scientist? My name's Rosa Prochinia Reducta. Uh-huh. That's quite a mouthful. Alright, so... Rosie for short, then? Oh. I like it. Rosa Brochinia Reducta, huh? Kinda makes her sound like some foreign princess. I wonder if she's my uncle's little science project. So, Sage, tell me about yourself, hmm? Shouldn't I be the one asking her that? Sure. What do I even tell her? 29 years old. The owner of this shop is my uncle. I moved here for a bit to help him out since I don't have a job. How about you? Is that it? Wow, you're really boring. No punches pulled. Well, I'm just... yeah, hanging around. The conversation is pretty much all just going over my head. I'm too starstruck by her to care about any of it. She's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I can't believe that a creature like this is here in front of me. She looks like she walked straight out of a fantasy comic or something. Like a real-life fairy. Hmm? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I think we spent a while having a rather mundane conversation after that. She asked me a lot about outside. It doesn't seem like she ever left the shop. Had so many questions for me that the conversation honestly ended up feeling pretty bland on my side. I couldn't really remember the specifics, only that I spent the entire time just staring at her. Watching her move. Trying to take in every curve of her body, every soft pink petal in her hair, every little white freckle in her bud. Sib! I'm sorry. I head back to my apartment in the early hours in the morning, still in a daze. I asked if she wanted to come back with me, but she declined. The greenhouse she lives in has a specific kind of microclimate, and leaving it for more than a few minutes would be dangerous to her. Allegedly, anyway. I've heard less convincing rejection lines from girls. I pretty much stumble into bed and black out as soon as I get to the door. Not that I'm complaining about that at all. 6 a.m. Oopsie daisy. Ugh. It's already almost the afternoon. My bad. That's one of the weirdest dreams I've had in a long time. Better get to work. I'm way too used to the neat lifestyle. Ugh. Let's get to it. I really want to spend some time writing down that dream of mine, but as it is, I really can't afford to hang around here any longer. Ooh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Tired. I'm like this guy. Look at his bags under his eyes. I feel that. My first shift is nothing to write home about. I sell a couple of overpriced table centerpieces to a pair of wealthy-looking gentlemen, and do my best to not sound suicidally bored dealing with the just curious never buyers on the phone. Why you even care if they're here to buy or not is pretty beyond me, to be honest. Not like I'm getting a share of the profits. The whole day rushes by like a movie without the sound turned on. All I can think about is my crazy dream. That flower girl in the shop. And it makes me wish I could draw or something. She looked like she walked straight out of the pages of a fantasy comic book. But the greasy nerds that's supposed to be Comic-Con go crazy over her, no doubt. Is this how artists usually get inspired? She was just so unreal. The sound of her voice, the way she walked, every tiny little detail of her body, and the fragrance, chokingly sweet but also somehow so addictive. It's driving me crazy that I can't smell it anymore. It's just too addictive. She's too addictive. There was something so alien and almost skin-crawling about how inhuman she was. But at the same time, it made me want more. I want to look at her more. I want to understand her. God, the weirdest part is that somehow it all felt so real. If I didn't know better, I'd even say it was. That's totally impossible, isn't it? There's no way that an alien girl like that could actually exist. Hell, let alone exist in my uncle's little greenhouse without having scientists or news outlets catch wind of her. Totally impossible. I kept telling myself this every time I found myself thinking back to last night. Is having crazy dreams one of the side effects of the pollen in the air, I wonder? It's only a little later in the afternoon when I headed through the stock room to fulfill some of our internet orders. And I see something that makes my blood run cold. This is impossible, right? Was I sleepwalking? Yeah, that has to be it. It's cat food. The bag of cat food from my dream is right here, torn wide open and in pieces and lazily stuffed between a gap in the floorboards. Like someone's trying to hide it, but they really weren't willing to make any effort at it. This can't be here. Unless... Did I put this here while I was sleepwalking? I don't understand at all. The rational adult side of my brain is telling me that this is the only possible explanation, but there's a tiny part of me that doubts it. I wasn't sleepwalking. This is all real. Not just a tiny part, it's my gut and all my senses. This is real. I was here. She was real. My head's spinning. Okay, calm down. Panicking doesn't solve anything. Should be easy to find out if... I pause in my thoughts. The idea of actually entertaining last night as real just feels too ridiculous to acknowledge as a possibility. And yet... Okay. Breathe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. It should be easy to find out what it was I saw last night. A plan begins to form in my mind. All I have to do is grab my digital camera from my bag upstairs and stay here in the shop tonight and keep an eye on any alien plant girls. That seems straightforward enough. If I meet her again, then I'll take a picture. And a picture should be enough to prove that she's real. If I stay here all night and don't see hide nor hair of her, then I'll be able to say that the whole situation was just a messed up dream. Easy. I shouldn't even need to do anything like this, but I know myself well enough to know that much easier to just nip the little doubt in the back of my mind in the bud rather than let it bloom. I have a bad habit of dwelling on silly things like this for far too long than a sensible adult would. Okay, that's it. And I don't have my answer. Till then, I should just concentrate on packing these orders and closing up shop. I have a few hours to go until nighttime, so I'm not really worried about having dinner in a rush. Silly voice in the back of my mind whispers that I should take a shower so I look good for Rosie. Rosie? Oh, right, that was her name. The girl in the dream. Rosie. I'll see you tonight, Rosie. I dash back to my room after my shift ends and I lock up the shop. I know that I've got plenty of time for dinner, but I guess I'm just too excited to think about eating anything. I end up just grabbing my camera and coming right back to the shop. Okay. Let's do this. All I have to do is wait, I guess. I should have brought myself a cup of ramen or something. Hope my stomach gurgles don't scare the plant monsters away. I might have forgotten to pack sustenance, but to my credit, I did actually remember to bring a book with me. I while away the remaining hours with just the latest installment of my favorite pulpy horror novella series. Nice. Before I even know it, my watch declares it to be midnight. Oh god, no, you son of a bitch! I was doing so good! Staying up until 12 at home is so easy for me, it's almost second nature. But I didn't anticipate how tiring it would be to try doing it at work. Gotta stay awake. Gotta... Okay, so he shows up when he's exhausted. That's concerning. I'm awoken by the smell of candy and roses. Fuck. How did I do it again? Glance at my watch tells me that it's 4 in the morning by the time my eyes flutter open. God damn it. Can't believe I messed it up again. Damn. I have to wait until tomorrow night. Ah, fuck. Will she even be here tomorrow night? What if this whole thing was real, but she said to me and my thoughts stand still. The sight in front of me does not leave the room, doesn't leave any room for anything else in my brain at all. Sage? Rosie? What was I thinking? Of course she'd come. Of course she's real. There's no way it could have been any different. Rosie! Sage! This is exactly how I remember her. Incredible. There's so many things I want to say to her that I can barely choose which one I want to start with first. Like last night, though, I didn't get a chance to ask before she starts making rapid-fire inquiries of her own. Oh, and how about... And, is that right? As it panned out, I managed to glean a little more information from her this time around. She doesn't know when exactly she was born down to the date. She's been alive for like ages. My uncle is the only human being she's ever gotten to interact with before. He isn't very talkative, she explained. So when she smelled my bodily secretions, as she called them, in the shop on Sunday, she was thrilled. A new friend to play with. There's plenty of books to read and even a small handheld television, presumably gifted to her by my uncle. Seems that's where she learned pretty much everything she understands about the world. How to talk, behave, what to expect from the world. Meanwhile, there's a group of children that happened to, and like, yeah, life is way more fucking boring. She's been trapped in this tiny room for her entire life. So she had no idea that any of the things on TV shows even existed at all. So, it's really all real? Can't believe it. I want to see it all right now. Well, not all of it. As far as I know, we don't have a united federation of planets just yet. But yeah, a lot of it is. Oh. Can we go right now? Didn't you say you can't leave the greenhouse? I'm not sure that's a good idea. Come on, Dr. Withy even said that once I get big and strong, I can go play wherever I want. Dr. Withy? Ah, right. Pretty typical of my uncle to insist on being called by his title, even if it's his sorta daughter. Stifle a chuckle. Did he really now? The sheepish look she's giving me doesn't really help argue her case. He did. I've never believed anything to be less true in my life. But it does seem really lonely. She looks sturdy enough. I have no idea how long she's been stuck in here, but she seems to look and act pretty much like an adult. Seems to notice me appraising her just then. She butts in with her own 2 cents. Of course I'm old enough. Can she read my mind, or was it that obvious that what I was thinking? I'm almost 4 years old. The fact that she considers this to be brag-worthy age concerns me. Seems to realize this because she quickly adds a caveat to her statement. In human years, I'm already 20. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. She talks and acts pretty much like an adult. We had a very excitable one. And she certainly looks mature. Nothing like any 4-year-old I've ever seen at any rate. Both in terms of the vertical and the horizontal. Maybe it would be okay if we we're really, really careful, it's definitely okay. Promise. Am I making it that obvious? Whatever. I'll think about it, alright? You will? Wait, don't think about it. Let's just go right now. Easy, easy. Listen to me, okay? I'm not saying yes, alright? But I'm not saying yes. Yay. Listen, okay? If, that's an if, I say yes to this, I'm gonna need to, get you something to wear. Huh? But I'm already dressed, aren't I? You're wearing the world's smallest micro thong. She gropes at her bra and panties in a way that's far lewder than she could possibly have intended it to be. Anyway. Not that that doesn't suit you, but at least in this country, people don't wear clothes like that outside. It should be okay in terms of not getting arrested for decency, but... for indecency, but... oh. I don't know what exactly it is that I said, but her whole face lights up just now. Does that mean we can go shopping? Ah, that'd be it. I suppose that might work. She basically just has a human girl-shaped body, minus the vines growing out in all directions and insane proportions. It's probably fit fine in whatever crap they're selling at Forever 666 these days. Can you come out during the day? Yeah, I think so. She really doesn't sound sure, but I know she's probably doing her best to be brave, so I don't call her on it. Sure. Sure. Well, if she starts burning up like a vampire or something, it's not like we can just run right back inside. Seems like it could be... work okay. It seems like it could work okay. Alright, well... sure. I'll take you out. You really mean it? I really mean it. I'll come by in the morning tomorrow and we can head out to the mall. Hopefully it should be quiet enough that we don't attract too much attention. Though I have a feeling that going out with Rosie on my arm and attempting to be inconspicuous is pretty much an impossible task. Well, people probably just assume she's entering a costume contest. That's what I'm hoping. Going to the mall on the weekend isn't usually too bad in terms of crowds. Though it does mean doing it during working hours. Pang of annoyance pokes itself through my well-made plans. Right, the shop. I'd almost forgotten that I'm employed now. Well, sure, my uncle won't get too mad if I close the shop for just one day. I mean, probably never know. Yeah, because, like, let's be real, like, why did you close down the shop, you piece of shit? Oh no, uncle, hey, I deal with a fucking plant girl in your basement. That was kind of a big deal I had to figure out. I'm sorry I couldn't sell a bunch of roses. I hope. Rosie deserves to go out and explore the world a little more. Surely he'll understand. She's a young woman now. But, well... if I'm going to be completely honest, my reasons for wanting to go out with Rosie aren't just altruistic savior urges. Kind of also really want to go out to the mall with her. She's just so cute and so much fun, and... I mean, girls don't often seem to take an interest in, well... you know... let alone a girl like her. I'll come by tomorrow, okay? Let's go out. I mean it. Yay. You're the best, Seiji. Seiji? Thanks. Satisfied with our plotting, we say goodbye for the night. We're gonna go back to my room and get a couple hours of shut-eye. She's gonna do whatever she usually does during the day, I guess. Wait for you to come back. I'm coming back down here to meet her at noon. Can't wait. She's gonna eat somebody or some shit. Predictably, I don't sleep a wink. I'm just way too nervous to even entertain the idea of it. And excited? I feel somehow guilty for admitting it, but I really am. It's been far too long since I've got to hang out with another human being. Or humanoid creature, at least. Let alone a beautiful girl who seems to think the sun shines out of my redacted. Let's get the show on the road then. This man has slept a total of like 4 hours over the span of 3 days. And I should probably make a quick detour to the convenience store to grab some breakfast before I head out to the shop. Yeah, why don't you like go buy her some like cheap clothes or something real quick? While you're out as well. She ain't gonna be able to wear that shit in public. It's not going to be noon for quite a while, so I might as well take the opportunity to caffeinate myself. Famished after staying up all night without any dinner. This too is burning the candle, man. I ended up grabbing a pretty random assortment of snacks and drinks at the convenience store. Figured Rosie might be hungry too, so I felt maybe I should check if she can actually eat human food before making any assumptions. She ate cat food. It doesn't matter. If she can stomach dry cat kibble, then there's no reason she wouldn't be able to manage a vanilla cream croissant, right? I'm probably getting too deep into the woods on this. Are you going to finish that croissant? It's around 11:45 by the time I get back to the shop. Alright, let's do this. Pep talking myself aloud has never really accomplished anything for me, other than making me look a bit silly. By the way, what was your degree, Sage? That's fine. Because you talked about spending 6 years wasting your life for a piece of paper. I feel that. So clearly you have background in something. I don't even have to be scared of. Most guys would probably kill to be in my shoes right now. Oh, I definitely kill you to be in your shoes right now. Well, maybe not most, but definitely a lot. What would they all think of me standing out here making an idiot of myself instead of just going inside already and talking with her? Voices of all the world's men in my heart. We're rooting for you! Go get her! Yeah, that probably. Something like that. No doubt about it. Time to stop wasting time and go for it. I grip the flimsy paper carrier bag in my hand tightly and step inside the little flower shop. Rosie? Sage! She definitely knows the word hello, but maybe this is more fun for her. Oh, it's finally music! Alright, you ready to go? Mm-hmm. Before we head out, I brought us some breakfast. Oh, you did? I'm so glad. Seems like she really means it. Black girls must get as hungry as human ones in the mornings then. Scarfs the fucking bag of cat food. Bread. I brought some coffee and a few different pastries. I'm not sure what kind of things you like, so I ended up spending pretty much the equivalent of half a day's wages on buying one of everything they had. I didn't tell her that part aloud, though. Oh. Vanilla cream croissant? Close. You say like vanilla cream croissant. It's French. Well, a local convenience store preservation of a French thing. That would probably make a real French person roll in their grave. You have a good eye for quality. Those are my favorite. Vanilla cream croissant, huh? Vanilla cream croissant, huh? What's it taste like? Maybe you should find out for yourself and tell me. Whoa. Possibly seems like it hadn't occurred to her. She eagerly tears open the foil bag and eats it like an animal. I expect to see a similar display to when I first watched her chowing down on a cat food face first. But I'm surprised that she actually takes a moment to pause and consider the croissant. Golden brown bun sits promisingly nestled in the foil. Takes a big sniff. Mmm. She's grinning from cute pointy ear to cute pointy ear. Pastry remains untouched. What level of patience this all must be taking? It smells like flowers, doesn't it? It does? I presume vanilla is technically a plant, but my guess is that her frame of reference is probably just small. Well, you're right. It's vanilla cream. I would have liked some hot coffee to go with the pastries, but the little shop I went to only had the canned stuff. Well, that's alright too. This kind isn't anywhere near as good as the real one from a bakery, of course, but I still like them. Go ahead, eat up. Rosie gingerly breaks off the end of the croissant and places a piece of the flaky pastry on her tongue. Mmm. Critical success. You like it then? No, more weird. Golden crumbs spray inelegantly onto the floor. Critical success. Want to try some of the coffee now? What do you mean you had me eat beans? They're my family. What if I just started grinding up humans into a smoothie? I nod towards one of the little red cans set a little ways along the workbench we appropriated for a table. Sure. She watches me crack open a can and then picks up one of them on her own. I only got sugary baby coffee since I can't take bitter stuff at all. A nervous sip quickly gives way to more happy little murmurs. Oh, it's so good. That's it. That it is. It's glaringly obvious that the simple convenience store breakfast is the best thing she's ever tasted in her life. And it makes me smile to see how much she's enjoying everything. Not to mention appreciate my own food a little more. It's pretty good, isn't it? Uh-huh. Maybe later we can hit the cafe or something. Bagel stop would probably blow her whole mind. Making her way through the rest of my collection of pre-packaged baked goods proves equally delightful. Watching her enjoy each one and discover new flavors and textures. Every bite reawakens some kind of childish sense of magic in me. And I find myself enjoying the simple meal just as much as she does. Oh no, he's slowly becoming a feeder, boys. He's gonna have a fat plant wife. It's nice. I can get used to this. Are you nervous? No. Honestly, watching all 4 seasons of the OC back to back clearly did not teach her how to lie properly. That isn't a bad thing though. Surprising myself with my boldness, I reach out and take her cold little hand in mine. Yes! Do it, brother! I can't fail them. Is that fine? She makes a sort of little stifled little squeaking noise in response. Oh, she's so cute. What horrible thing is gonna happen? Well, that's gotta be a yes. Alright then. Shall we? We shall. I ended up booking a taxi to take us to the mall. You probably would have been fine on the underground, but I'll be dealing with enough stares and whispers later. No need to throw any more on the pile. The driver gave us a weird look, but visibly relaxed and let out a incredulous guffaw when Rosie explained I told her that they were on their way to a cosplay competition. The rest of the journey went pretty much smoothly, driver gladly fielding Rosie's excited questions about the car we were riding in and automotive as a whole. Well, how do you like it? I love it. She was obviously not lying. The mall nearest to us isn't particularly large, but clearly is more than plentiful for Rosie's needs. Well, size isn't always the most important quality after all. Where should we go? It'd probably be a good idea to find some more conventional attire for her in the first port of call. Let's see. How about over there? I managed to spot a large fashion store decorated with mannequins and stylish dresses. Awesome. Yes, please. Next hour is a blur. Apparently, having a love for trying on armfuls of near identical looking garments is not a quality reserved for human girls. Rosie looks amazing in everything, though. I mostly just sit and watch and let her do her thing. Shop clerk seems like she's having just as much fun picking outfits for Rosie to try on, handing them over to her. Oh my. The powerful black dress. And the summer dress. Also powerful. Looks great in everything she tries. Obviously, this makes every one a totally essential purchase. Sexy, cute, or natural, she pulls off each one effortlessly in her model physique and adorable face. I shudder and try not to think about the damage that's going to do to my wallet. It's totally worth it. I mean, look at her. Oh, that's cute, the sweater. Oh, that's adorable. Ah, that was just as fun as it always looked on TV. We ended up buying a few dresses, plus a comfy everyday set for her to wear during the rest of her trip. All in all, it wasn't an exorbitant as I was worrying about. Probably doesn't bode well for the quality, but who cares, right? When it tears, we'll just get a new one. That's what all the kids are saying these days, aren't they? What? It's late in the evening by the time we arrived back at the shop. We had lunch in the food court and was attracting notably fewer stares now dressed in her more conventional casual attire. It's an eye-catching to me no matter whether she's in a fluffy sweater and a string bikini though. Ew. What a hell of a day. Luckily, the shop looks like it's been alright. Though I can't say exactly I expected any angry mobs of would-be flower purchasers thronging around outside. You have fun today? I did. I like how earnest she always is. The way she talks makes me think that she's probably capable of lying. She's so refreshingly unlike human beings in a way that I keep discovering. No lying, endless gratitude and joy. No bragging, just... I'm really lucky. She cocks her head to one side and looks up at me. Ah, nothing. This is nice. This is really just nice. I laughed more today than I think I have in... well, maybe ever. Rosie's joy and enthusiasm for the most mundane aspects of human life is nothing short of contagious. I still feel like I'm dreaming. Hmm? Nothing, nothing. Let's go back inside. It's getting late. Sure thing. Mm-hmm. Feels good to be home. She slipped right out of the sweater dress the second we got back inside into another barely there outfit. Not that I'm complaining at all. More comfortable like that after all. Yeah, a bit. Not that I don't like the new ones, I mean. Don't worry, I get it. They must have been pretty tiring. First time in the real world. It must be all very exciting for her. Hard to imagine how I'd feel in her place. I'd shit myself. Yeah, it must be pretty weird. First time I went to the mall, I must have been, God, I don't know, 10 or 11? My mother and aunt used to drive into town every Saturday, and my cousin Casey and I ran around terrorizing the place while they browsed. I never really liked the place much until the day. I mean, it was fine, but everything I do with Rosie feels like I'm a brand new person experiencing it for the first time somehow. Perspective. There's just a pure, untouched joy and a love for life and everything she does. Even something as mundane as spending the afternoon at a local mall feels like all my birthdays and Christmases have been come at once. Oh, he's blushing. Talking with her feels so natural. Before either of us know, it's gotten dark out. I guess I should probably think about getting some rest. Oh, I know. All of me wants to stay here with her and just talk forever. But I know if I do that, I'll probably end up sleeping in again and we'll be able to open up the shop in time. My uncle isn't a super strict guy, but then to run the store for almost a whole week in a row would probably be a strike too far even for him. Oh, I'm sorry, Uncle. I wasn't managing the fucking flower shop in this little podunk town. I had to deal with the fucking flower monster girl you had in your basement. Professor Withy. I'm sorry. I think there was just a more important thing going on than selling a bunch of fucking fake-ass tulips to some ignorant customers. I know you spray them with perfume, Uncle. I know how flower shops work. All the fucking pesticides you put in them. Yeah, that would not be a good idea. I'll come back tomorrow, okay? You promise? I do. Wait, is he not in the flower shop now? I mean, he's gonna be working here with her. I mean, she probably can't come upstairs, but I'll never get tired of the way her face just lights up every time I promise her the simplest little thing. She's like a puppy. Then... Oh! Oh. Once she's close enough that I can smell the delicate floral aroma of her breath. Oh. Her jaw just unhinged and bites my head off like a fucking Venus flytrap. Oh. Oh, Sage! Oh. My brain doesn't work fast enough to process what's happening. Her lips are cold and soft like wet grass in springtime. Oh. I didn't even know how long we stood there frozen in place. Million played out cliches run through my head. Time stops. There stops turning. We meld into one. etc., etc., etc. But I guess I just don't have a more original way to describe what I'm feeling right now. It's nice. This has just been nice. It's just exactly what I needed. You're exactly what I needed. And I had better not try to make it as a poet anytime soon. Sorry about that. I'll see you tomorrow night. See you. Now she's got a taste for human flesh. Something bad happens. Ugh, my head's still spinning. Hasn't stopped since we... Oh. The entire day has been one crazy fever dream. I must have hit my head on a flower pot and been lying passed out in the greenhouse since Monday. That's the only explanation. Shit. Everything about her is just so unlike anyone else in this world. Like anything else. She's a true original. One of a kind specimen. My mind goes back to what I had initially wondered about after we met the first time. How the hell my uncle managed to keep a scientific miracle like her locked away in his musty old greenhouse. And why? It's just some goosebumps shit. Hell, he could probably be a bazillionaire by now if he turned her over to the press. Bazillionaire. He would pay admission fees as high as the sky just to catch a glimpse of her beauty. I know I would. You know what it is with what's holding him back? Entering her in one single flower show would probably be enough to set him up for life. I'd be fine with it. She's just so sweet and obliging. A little puppy wanting to please its master. Like a kid doing their best to win the egg and spoon race because mama's watching. She'd probably walk herself over to the local news headquarters herself if she knew it would be an option. Seems like the type who would love to be on TV. Yeah, she definitely would. I mean, she just loves everything. She looks almost like a human in shape and form, but there's not a hint of the usual cynicism and cruelty beneath the surface. She's pure, special, uncorrupted by the world's evils. It's a rare, delicious treat to meet someone like that. Almost a mythical creature. Well, she is a mythical creature, I guess, but I think that the most special parts of her aren't her tentacle vines, or her green skin, or her magical flowery head decorations. They're on the inside. She'd be special no matter how she looked like. Better than other people. Unique. Time for bed. I guess I must have drifted off to sleep at some point. Because when I woke up, it's getting light outside. Birds in the garden and trees are making a racket as usual. Hey birds, I'm trying to sleep. Pulls out shotgun. Keep expecting to wake up and this whole thing to have just been a crazy dream. Any moment now. Any minute. I snapped my fingers and pinched myself in the arm to test. I enter the room. I enter a new room and knock, say, am I dreaming? Hurts. Ow. I'm real, And I'm awake. Definitely awake. Alright. I'm up. The alarm clock on my phone is chirping as loudly as the birds outside now. I roll over lazily and hit the please leave me alone, I swear I'm awake button. Only a little after 7. Means I have plenty of time to grab myself a coffee and something to eat before my shift. And I better do my best and sell a lot of flowers today so that hopefully my uncle won't notice I lost a whole day's worth of sales yesterday. Ah. I just got a great sleep last night. Must have been all the socializing. Alright, up and at 'em. I grabbed myself a coffee and a bagel on my way to the shop. Pick up a little something for Rosie as well. She's probably still sleeping. Ah well. Still good old. Nothing beats a good old bagel. Nothing beats a jelly donut. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. Jelly donuts are great. Something about making bread round and putting a hole in it just makes it taste 10 times better. Must be a math thing. Getting some time to enjoy the good old cup of joe before my shift starts always puts me in a good mood. Cup of joe, more a cup of joe mama. I wonder what she's dreaming about right now. People like her even, you know, have those? Probably, right? I mean, she's basically a human, right? Note to self. Maybe just ask her later instead of concocting weird theories. She doesn't sleep, she dreams. The little shop is as colorful as ever. Time to open up. I can't concentrate at all. The only thing I think about is that kiss. And her. Her soft, cold, and unfamiliar lips. Mysterious, pure black eyes. Silky, fluffy leaves falling around her like angel hair. I try not to daydream too much during the rest of the morning. Don't want to have any concerns to deal with after all. Ugh. Gotta focus. Luckily, I managed to calm myself down without oh, he was getting... His chest was feeling a little warm. After that, my shift goes by much like Mondays. A handful of customers, all making some fairly easily fillable requests. A couple of online orders to pack. Stock check. Customer, bathroom break. Customer, lunch. Customer, delivery. Customer, phone call, delivery, and nice. 6 p.m. Ooh. Can't wait to lock up and get myself out of here. Oh, I heard a sound finally in this game and it freaked me out. The moment I think I'm about to be set free, my dreams are shattered by the sound of a phone ringing. Typical human behavior. God damn it, I hate them all. Oh, looks like it's my uncle. Uncle, you've got some explaining to do. Why is there a fucking living plant creature down in your basement greenhouse? I wonder what he wants. Hello? Seiji! Hey, Uncle, did you need something? You're a sharp one, boy. Am I? I most certainly do. Do you? What's up? Yep. So, I'll keep this quick. I know you shut down the shop, you little shits. You're already failing at that. There's a big old flower show at City Hall on Sunday. Slipped my mind until right now. I need you to win, okay? Huh? How do I do that? Oh, you know. Just pick any old thing and make sure it's real pretty. We sweep this one every year. Can't be disappointing our customers. Are you sure I have to? You better. There's a cash prize of $1 million. There's a what? You heard me, boy. Now you had better not disappoint me, boy. We need the income. There's a what? Alright, best be getting back. Just wanted to let you know. Good luck, kiddo. He hung up. A flower show. Wait, he didn't tell me about this until now? For fuck's sake, and I'll have a couple days to prepare myself. I don't even know how to enter one of those. Ugh. Sage, I know you're probably thinking, don't do it. Well, I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. As long as I script you something by Sunday, should be fine. I'm sure I'll be able to think of something or another. Anyways, I got bigger fish to fry right now. By the time I get myself out of here, I really hope she's around. He's gonna do something fucking stupid. I just know it. Hey, I'm back. No response? Huh. Hey, Rosie? Silence. Oh no. What's going on? Oh no, 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 no. Funk. Fuck. Rosie? Oh, thank God she's still here. I was worried for a horrible moment that she attempted to go out exploring on her own and something unthinkable had happened. Rosie? Are you alright? Funk. Sounds are coming from inside the greenhouse. Without wasting a moment, I grabbed the rusty door handle and barged inside, only met with... Yeah, no, they specifically said there's like nothing to include here. So we should be fine. Okay. Rosie? What on earth are you doing down there? I wanted to be a surprise, but you wanted what to be a surprise? Are you alright? I was trying to get dressed by myself. And she's sitting on a wooden bench surrounded by all sides by coiling vines. And her attire is getting dressed in complicated strappy little dresses is clearly not yet a skill she's been able to master. Could you maybe zip me up? Fuck. Okay. Breathe. Think of cold showers and great old Uncle Vernon's moldy slippers. Oh god. Oh no. This isn't all like anything I was worried about. It's much worse. Well, it's not that it isn't very, very enjoyable view, but let's say it's not making things easy for me right now. In fact, quite the opposite. Ugh. Of course I can. Thanks. We finished getting her dressed. Wow, you look like $1,000,000. I'm not even exaggerating. Not one bit. The little black dress you bought at the mall clings to her body in all the right places. I don't even know that curves like that were possible in 3D women. Yes, 3D. God. Damn. Thanks. That's good, right? Very. Looking like this, it seems a shame to spend the evening in a musty little greenhouse. Say, how about we go out for a drink? It can be a real proper date, if you'd like. I think you've more than earned it by looking like that. A date, really? Oh, I'd love to. Excellent. I spotted a cozy looking place not far from here the other morning on my coffee run. Sounds like this could be a perfect opportunity to check it out. Shall we? Yay. Or, yeah. I was hoping you'd want to do something like this tonight. You were? Of course. The thought of her concocting her devious little plan to be asked out on a date makes the corners of my lips curl up involuntarily into a silly little grin. Just a silly little guy. Alright, let's get going. Aye, aye, sir. Alright, so I'm just waiting for the bomb to drop. Something bad happens, because I'm pretty sure he was getting fucking shish kebab by vines at the start. Wasn't clear, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It's gonna turn into the trees from Evil Dead. We're here. There are. I'll grab us a table. It's been a while since I was last in a pub. Oh, it's been a while since I was last in a pub. Local watering holes seem like a fairly old-fashioned place. They aren't attracting too many stares, surprisingly enough. That might be because of the fact that anyone hanging out in the pub on a weeknight probably has bigger things to worry about than a couple of flashily dressed strangers, though. I order watermelon. I order her a watermelon martini, and myself a glass of the house lager. Are you sure she can drink alcohol? She's a plant. I figure something sweet and low alcohol is probably the best bet for her. Wow, you have given her nothing but coffee and croissants, my brother. You are her actual sugar daddy. The drinks are brought up to our table by a jolly-looking middle-aged lady. It looks like she stepped straight out of the tavern in a D&D campaign. Thank you, ma'am. Pleasure, sweetie. Go on and get him down. You then. Wait. Go on and get him down, you then. Cheers. Cheers. Oh, she's so cute! So, what's in it? It's a watermelon martini. You gave me a fucking watermelon to drink? No. Uncle Ron! You'll like it, promise. The only thing she should actually probably be eating is meat. I can't remember what setting it was, but there was like mushroom people, you know, like Miko from Battleborn, and all they ever ate was meat because they're fucking plant people. Why would they eat plants? So they were just straight carnivore mushroom people. People who've never drank before tend to like stuff like this, so I'm sure she'll be okay with it. Delicately lifts the glass and sniffs it curiously. What if the alcohol smells bad to her? Couldn't you just like gotten her water or something, my brother? Then again, maybe she processes chemicals differently than human beings do. You ever play Mass Effect, buddy? You accidentally gave Talia the wrong punch, now she's fucking dying, her cells are corroding. Wait a second. Is it even okay for her to be having this? By the time I realized, I maybe should have just asked for a Diet Coke for her. I'm already too late. It's good. Well, seems pretty okay so far, at least. Cheers. Cheers. Look. She downs the rest of her glass in one big gulp, so I follow her lead. My brother, you have an entire mug. She's got a little martini glass. Ooh. Hey, you know, for first timer, you're pretty good at this. Oh wait, shit, I just realized you said she's 20. By like human body standards. That's close enough to 21, let's be real. Doesn't even seem like alcohol has hit her yet. Though maybe this is because I did order her a pretty tame cocktail for round 1. Well... I'm good at lots of things for the first time I try them, you know? Oh. Never mind. Just forget I said anything. Oh, the night is young. Shall I order us a couple more? Yes, please. Cheers. Cheers. $8 p.m. I feel the rain coming down. 9 p.m. Is this normal to be drinking for 3 hours? It may be her first time doing this, but she sure is a quick learner. I must put away 8 or 9 pints by the time the barmaid announced that's the last orders. She's kept up with me faithfully all night. Ugh. As Lorders. That's the Larsters. Last one, Rose. It's time to go home. Last. Okay, you gotta focus. Don't let alcohol get in the way of. Gotta go home. We gotta. Somehow we actually make it back to the shop. Probably rely more on muscle memory alone than actual good sense. We made it. We made it. Alright, so... keys. You rip my fucking keys. And then... stairs. Stairs. Don't wanna... upstairs? Well, we gotta. Yeah, we gotta. Several attempts on unlocking the door and an embarrassingly slow ascent to the stairs later were inside. Ew. I don't remember there being that many stairs before. Oh. Right. Should water. There's some difficulty. We both procure for ourselves an unappetizing mug of room temperature tap water. Luckily, my drunk autopilot self is very good at not forgetting to drink a big glass of water and swallow a handful of aspirin before bed. See that? I in fact did not know that. Wish this was beer. No, you had enough. That's true. You're real smart, Rose. Not smarter than me. I'm still standing, leaning on the sink when I feel her cold breath on my lips. Kissing her back. Everything is happening at light speed right now. Oh fuck, it's too fast. She's even colder and softer than usual when it's like this. Soft, sweet scent of her pollen teases my nostrils and tickles the back of my throat. Pheromones? Fuck. No sense in trying to fight it any longer, is there? Oh shit! Protag-kun's doing it! She stares into my eye the entire time. Oh, that scared me for a second. Oh. Oh. I'm happy. Me too. Been a very long night for me since a very long time for me since I've, well, done anything like this. Soft light from the window glints against her smooth carapace. It's hypnotizing. She's just too cute for her own good. Sweet little giggle tickles like wind chimes. God damn. That guy of not just fallen in love. Her gentle gaze meets my own. Her eyes are as black as ink and they sparkle like broken glass. Didn't this happen in Splice and it didn't end well? It's nothing. This is all great and all, but now our priorities have shifted again from the plant monster to winning that $1 million in like the span of like 2 days. Come on. I drift into a dreamless sleep shortly after. Oh. Does she sleep? Do plants sleep? Plants probably don't sleep. They feel pain though. Fuck my head. Oh. Last night was unreal, but God, am I paying the price right now? Fuck. Spending a while laying there in the darkness, feeling sorry for myself, or even thinking about getting up. My insides feel like they've been scooped out and stuffed into a blender and plopped back in. No, that's just the parasites you got from Frenching Rosie. You were the first patient zero of the clickers, my brother. I'm sorry to tell you this. It feels like someone chopped it off the neck and sewed a bowling ball on top of my shoulders in its place. You ever see Dark Seed, my brother? That's what happened to you, probably. Oh, I haven't drank like that in months. I know how she's feeling. Nobody in the history of the world has ever been really prepared for their first hangover. I should probably see if she's up yet and bring her some water. I could actually use a glass myself, too. 5 more minutes. I don't know how long it takes for me to will myself out of bed, but I'm guessing probably quite a while. The only real factors that swung it when I finally did get up were my overwhelming need to piss, my chivalrous desire to look good by bringing her some water first thing in the morning. My eyes finally flutter open, though. Rosie just fucking exploded. She's gone. What? Rosie? Try not to panic at first. Maybe she's just using the bathroom. She go out for some fresh air? Hey, Rosie? What happened last night? Did I do something bad? Did I hurt her? Is that why we... Fragmented drunken memories drift hazily through my mind. Came home and then... slept? No, that's wrong. I mean, we did sleep, but... before that we... Oh. Oh. We didn't just sleep. We didn't just sleep, we went to bed together? Fuck. Little chunks of memory from the evening are starting to stick together in clumps now. Cohesive thoughts, sights, smells, textures, feelings. Fuck. God, this can't be happening. This can't be real. One chance. I had one chance with a girl like that, and no, please, not again. It wasn't like before. I didn't mess up. It's not possible. It isn't like it was before. Or with Marjorie. No. It isn't like that then. What is this lore? And it was an accident, okay? I didn't mean to... Sage, are you good? Sage? What? Fuck! Rosie! I tear through the doors of the apartment, calling out as I search. I'm helpless from the beginning, though. This apartment is tiny. There's no way she wouldn't be able to hear me calling out for her from the bedroom. Wherever in the room she was. I search anyways. I keep searching. As the doors swing open, cabinets are rifled through. She's not in the closet. She's not in the shower. She's not in the hallway. Rosie? I search every corner of the tiny apartment until my hands are scraped and sored, rifling through crates and drawers. You know, there's no way she could be hiding anywhere like that, but I'm just desperately hoping to find a note from her or some type of explanation about where she's off to. She just popped out to pick up a bottle of milk. She decided to pick up smoking on a whim and went out for a cigarette. She's buying us coffee at the little shop around the corner. Anything to stop assuming the worst. God, please, please. Rosie. Okay, let's try to stay calm. Just because she's not here doesn't mean that anything bad happened to her. Maybe she's got cold feet and just wanted to take a walk alone. And to think of it, I don't even know if she needs sleep at all. Like I ever even seen her do it. Maybe after I fell asleep, she went back to the greenhouse to watch TV or do whatever she normally does during the night. It's possible. Let's not jump to any conclusions. Sage? Did you just drop some heavy lore right now? Okay, yeah. Let's try to stay calm. I'll just get dressed and head down to the shop. You'll know where to find me. I don't need to start panicking yet. Shit, maybe I just couldn't get it up and she left to save me the embarrassment or something. I don't really remember exactly how things went down. It's an impossibility. No need to start assuming the worst case scenario right off the bat. My brother, did you kill somebody? Were you reacting? Were you reenacting this fucking lust sin from 7? Just try to get on with my day and hope for the best. You're just making a big deal out of nothing, and she's gonna be downstairs in the shop, waiting for me with a big radiant smile of hers that shines like sunshine. Yeah, better get myself to work. After all, no matter what happens, a hangover is an excuse to sleep in and take the morning off. Unfortunately, life isn't fair. We were the monster boys. Rosie? There's no response in here either, nor in the stock room. She wasn't waiting in the street outside either. Shit, man. Fuck. I'm trying really hard not to worry about things and blow shit out of proportion like I always do, but it's getting more difficult the more places I roll out. Just gotta put it out of my mind. Don't assume anything bad has happened. Don't assume. Don't. It's easier said than done. But I do my best. Thankfully, we don't get many customers today. Kind of a mess in more ways than one, so I'm grateful for it. Thank God for economic downturn, I guess. No sign of her, though. I haven't thought to pick her up a mobile phone while we were at the mall the other day. Oh. Not gonna have ourselves. I already did some pretty hardcore damage to my wallet last night. 20 beers. You guys ever just get like really drunk and horny and you just fucking murder the woman you're having sex with? I hate it when that happens. Every hour that passes gets me antsier and antsier. Where is she? What's she been doing? Where's she gone to? Rosie. Stop. Fuck. Stop. Stop. Stop making me imagine the worst. Like it was back then. That was different. She's fine. She's gotta be. Fuck, no. Not like this. Please. He's not like this. Better get back to work. It's already the evening, so it should be fine to lock up, but I have a couple closing up tasks to deal with before I can head back down upstairs. Head back down upstairs, head upstairs. Another hour passes. No sign of Rosie, of course. I'm starting to wonder if I should call the police. If I realize pretty quickly that isn't going to be possible. I'm sure that attempting to file a missing persons report on a non-human person would get me laughed out of the station. There's no point. Hell, what would I even tell them to look for? Magical flower fairy down at the bottom of the garden? She probably doesn't even have a birth certificate or anything. Please can't help me. Never could. Not with Marjorie. Definitely not now. Nobody can help me. Should just leave it alone. Leave it all alone. Leave her alone. She got sick of me, then so what? Would hardly be the first time. She's an adult. Debatable. When she's technically been alive for 4 years, has the body of a 20-year-old, and her only form of actual human interaction is going to a bar and a mall one time each, and then the rest being TV. It might be rough. She can make her own decisions. She left, and that's up to her. It isn't my decision. Never is. At the end of the day, it's up to her. You can't help it if I'm like this. Of course she doesn't want me. No one ever has. No one ever could. By the way, no one is 2 words. It's just me at the end of the day. Just me. All on my own. It always is. While she like crawled inside of him or some shit. Gonna pop out like a chest burster. Oh god! I need a damn drink. I decided to cool my head and fill a couple of hours in the same pub as last night. Barmaid raises an eyebrow seeing me here alone, but doesn't acknowledge it. Trying to save me the embarrassment of explaining myself. Sets a frosty pint of lager down in front of me without a word. I give her a grateful nod. God, the woman probably figures I've been dumped. It's probably not wrong. Ugh. Every time. Why did he not just like go and check the greenhouse? This is what I'm getting at. It's like, my brother, this is where she always hangs out. That's where she hung out most of her, no, in fact, her entire life before you stumbled down into the greenhouse. I blew it like I always do. Every damn time. Sink the rest of the glass and wave over the barmaid for another. How was I even worried about anything? I mean, calling the police. She probably just got sick of me. So that's just pathetic. Anyway, even if I did, police wouldn't help me. They never do. I'll never forget that after all. They aren't here to help. And they aren't here to do anything useful at all. I'll never forget it as long as I live. I'll never forget that night. Marjorie, sorry. There's nothing I could do. And there's nothing I can do now. Not about Rosie. Not about her. Nothing at all for anybody. All I can do is sit here and wait. That's all I'm capable of. Sitting and waiting. Drinking. Second pipe blurs into third and fourth and fifth. And before I know it, the room is spinning and the air is hot and my head's throbbing. My shoes feel like they're really, really, really long way away. I feel like I'm gonna barf. Sage? Oh. It's you. Yeah. You're not doing so great, huh? That I am not. Why are you here? I'm not. Obviously. You're imagining me. Oh. Harsh as ever, Marjorie. Margie. You got it, Seichi. You shouldn't be drinking this much on the weeknight. Yeah, I know. I'm worried about her, you know? I don't want this to be something like what happened to me. It isn't. Not yet, anyway. It isn't? Nope. She's fine. And she isn't sick of you. Yes. Just go back and see her and stop being an idiot, alright? Thank you, Marjorie! Thank you, Margie. Yeah, okay. I will. And take better care of her than you did with me. I will. This is enough, isn't it? Pep talking you is way worse than being in hell. You didn't change. Of course I didn't. You're just making me up. I don't exist anymore. How could I have changed? I don't know. Death, like, you could probably change somebody, add some perspective. For some reason, it still hurts to hear it. But, yeah, I'm making this up. She's not here anymore. Why am I sitting here fantasizing about my ex when I should be chasing after the actually living girl instead? I don't know, there's some trauma you haven't gotten past. Thanks, Margie. Oh, this whole exchange was unbearably cheesy. I definitely needed it. I needed her. I'm sorry, Marjorie. Sorry that I couldn't protect you. But I can protect Rosie. What am I doing sitting here drinking myself to sleep when I should be looking for her until I find her? Thank you. The money's on the counter. Okay, so maybe he didn't kill her. Maybe this is more of like a Crow situation, which is equally as unfortunate, but... you know. Rosie? I wasn't sure where to start looking, so I just came back to the shop. Luckily for me, though, I didn't have to look too far. The greenhouse isn't empty when I arrive. At least, I'm guessing that it isn't. Sounds like there's someone... crying in there? Rosie? She doesn't reply, but the sniffling stops. Rosie? Rosie! Oh, thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Rosie. God, I've been so worried about you. Where have you been? Hi. Hi. Rosie? Sage, you found me. I mean, didn't exactly make it hard. I don't need to share the fact that it did take me an entire day to find her. Even though she apparently decided to hide herself in the exact place she always hangs out. You fucking idiot! Why did you not check there? In her own house. Where I also live, and spent the entire day. And looked for her repeatedly to no avail. For hours. And hours. Yeah, let's just ignore that part. Where have you been? I went walking around, but I couldn't find anywhere to go, and everyone kept giving me weird looks, and I was scared, and I saw you leaving, so I thought it'd be safe to come back. Go figure. But why did you want to get away from me so badly? I thought we had fun last night. That's the problem. Huh? We did. With you, well, you remember it, right? I thought I did, but after I woke up alone, I figured that I'd misremembered. Good dates don't normally end like that. I'm sorry. No, it isn't. It isn't like that. It was a good date. You what? Now I'm even more lost than I was this morning. You enjoyed it? Then why? Look, I enjoyed it. All of it. And being with you. I did too. Then why? Why leave? We could have spent the day together. It would have been nice. I've been worried about you. I had flashbacks to my dead girlfriend. No, Sage, there's something I have to tell you. You should, sit down. You're pregnant. Well, you mean you're pregnant, right? No, I mean you're pregnant. The parasites in my body. They're slowly... Yeah, they entered your bloodstream. We got really kinky, and, now you're slowly turning into a mushroom. Well, the mushroom's gonna be growing out of your stomach soon. I don't need to do that. Just tell me, alright? Okay, look, I'm not like other girls. I don't mean in a vain way, I mean that I'm literally not. Not like a human girl. I know that. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me that you're different. No, you don't understand. I mean, that's... what we did last night. It wasn't okay. We, rather... it was, but... you didn't like it? I knew it. This whole fucking time. Of course it wasn't. Of course it was like this. It's always like this. Every single fucking time. Okay, Sage, chill! Sage, chill! You're going incel mode. You don't ever go full incel. Every time. No. What I mean is... She trails off. She's staring at the floor. Her body language could not be saying, you're shit in bed and I'm dumping you more than if she tried. The fuck was I thinking? Getting my hopes up. Of course a girl like her wouldn't. She could. My brother in Christ, just let her fucking finish. Not me. It's not possible. Nothing like this will ever be possible for someone like me. I don't mean that I didn't enjoy it, but, But what? For me, it isn't like how it is with a human girl. It's kind of hard to explain, but... if I do something like that, I'm going to change. A lot. Change? Something like... You mean... Something like what? You mean like... Like what we did last night? Oh. You're going to change. How? Well, I can't read the expression on her face right now. It's a mix of humiliation, regret, wistfulness, and something else. Something that I can't quite make out. I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault. I should have told you. Told me what? I just didn't want to ruin the fun time we were having. And it was all so perfect. I just didn't want it to end. Big shiny tears well in her eyes. It doesn't have to end. Hey, what's wrong? Sage, you don't understand. When I say change, Is she evolving? Because we gave her some of our spooge? Oh no, is she like a praying mantis? You mean, well... Does it work the way it does with human girls for her after all? Fuck, I remember thinking in the heat of the moment that I didn't need to bother running out to buy protection, since alien plant girls have every day as a safe day, probably. Fuck, did I make a horrible mistake? Rosie, I'll take responsibility. I blurt out before I can even think about it and regret it very quickly. I don't need to regret it for long, though, because she lets out a pitiful little laugh at my declaration. No, it's not like that. I'm not pregnant, Sage. Well, not in the way you probably mean. It's not the same for me. Mitosis? I'm going to change, but not the way human girl might change. It's different for me. Different? Yeah. So... Have you ever had fruit trees at home? Sorry, nope. Never mind. Well... I'll do my best to, keep this straightforward. Guys, I'm scared. When I meet someone special, my body starts to change. My flowers, they have a few purposes, but the biggest one is attracting a mate. I don't get pollinated by insects, you see. I try not to picture anything unsavory on hearing this. Obviously, I fail miserably. Look, I'm going to fruit. To be honest, I have Did we just make more of them? I have absolutely no idea what this even means. Are we gonna accidentally grow more of them and this is gonna be a Tomie situation where they'll try to fucking, like, kill each other? Well, I guess it's more if Tomie gets killed by everyone else, but... Are you? Apparently it's obvious that I don't know what she's telling me. I'm going to die, Sage. What? Yeah. Well, not die, but... My body is... It's not going to last through this. I'm going to wither and... Well, you can imagine. But it's okay. This is what I was born for. It's okay? Is she crazy? This isn't okay. How could this be okay? What are you talking about? What do you mean your body isn't going to last? You're dying. It's not like that. It's how it's supposed to be for me. So, before we like get into this, because they're still kind of beating around the bush here, is her whole thing is that she attracts a mate and then has sex, and then that person's DNA is then added to the seeds, and then her body withers and dies, and then the new plant is born from the genetic material added? Because it's really weird that, you know, she's a succubus plant girl. Because, I mean, it's like, I feel like Uncle should probably tell me, like, hey, boy, don't go in the basement with the plant girl. So maybe it was like, maybe this was like a Tomie situation where, like, fuck, a plant girl needs to go somewhere safe. Maybe this florist, they know how to take care of flowers, seduce his old man or something. Supposed to be my ass. You can just accept this. Accept dying after getting fucked one single time in your fucking life. No, how can she just fucking be okay with that? Dying. Now. After all this. What kind of life is that? You're really just gonna accept that? Sage, I don't like it when your eyes get all dark like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? For some reason, the thought really pisses me off. Thought that she'd just tell me like this is fine. You're fine with dying after just that once? No. It's not like that. How is it not? This is pissing me the fuck off. It's exactly what it's like. Well, no, it's just probably, just think of it probably more of like a butterfly or some shit. I mean, she's gonna plant seeds, she's playing more of herself. Looks like she's about to cry. But the thought of dying wasn't enough to make her cry, but before I started yelling at her? What the fuck is wrong with her? What the fuck? What, am I not good enough? Not worth living for? Is that it? Surprise, surprise. It's the same shit as every other fucking time. Not good enough. Not worth enough. Not worth keeping. Something worth throwing away after all. After all that. It's exactly like the rest of... Oh my god, he's a fucking incel. He might have actually murdered Marjorie. I should have fucking known. My own stupid fucking fault for expecting better, I guess. Goddamn, emo bitch, yeah. You know, at the start where he might have gotten ripped apart by vines, I'm kind of okay with it. Expecting that someone like me could actually be loved. Fucking funny, honestly. Fucking funny to think that I ever thought this could be different. That she could be different. At the end of it all the fucking same. Exactly the fucking same. I'm not dying. And what's gonna happen to you? I told you. I'm gonna change. Change how? In lots of ways. See, that's too fucking vague. Are you fucking dying or not? It's not a simple answer. Speechless. She's not dying? So which is it? She fucking stupid? Doesn't speak English all of a sudden? Spit it the fuck out. I don't understand at all. I'm sorry. Are you fucking dying or not? Sage, you need to fucking eat a Snickers or something, buddy. I'm sorry. Look, I need to go. I'll be back. Later. Congratulations, you fucked it up after like 3 days. I need to clear my head. You need electroshock, not Snickers. This is too much. Dying? She said it like it isn't like dying, but that her body's changing. That's the point in staying alive, is she isn't beautiful anymore? Oh, but what's the point in dying if... What's the point in staying alive if she isn't beautiful? What the fuck? She isn't her anymore. Twins! Sage, twins! Something like her only exists to bring beauty to the world. Bring happiness to everyone who looks in her direction. Like a living work of art. She's just perfect. Physical perfection in every sense of the word. What's the point in a creature of beauty existing after its beauty is all faded away? What's the point in a withered old flower whose petals have fallen off? Okay, I actually knew like a hardcore incel, and this monologue is very close to things he said. Sage, you need to fucking chill, man. There isn't one. There's no point at all. Let something like her just expire would be a crime. I don't know what I need to do, but I need to think about this. I need to think about all of this. Keep in mind, he's been here less than a week. Sage is a bit unhinged. I don't want to be like it was with Marjorie. Oh. I need to clear my head. Think about this in the morning. I have a lot of shit to think about. Oh, that's right. Oh god, he's gonna fucking snap. I just now realized we completely forgot about the flower competition in a few days. And we need to win because it's $1 million reward. And a lot of shit to do. If I want to do it this right. Deserve that much at least. Good night, Rosie. Oh god, what the fuck is he gonna do? I can't fucking sleep. I can't fucking sleep. I can't fucking sleep. That was a new picture. Oh. Rosie. Rosie, 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 Rosie. Why? I can't breathe. I can't think. She's going to... My brain can't bear to finish the thought. She's gonna stop existing. Well, maybe she won't completely stop existing. She'll be alive, but she won't be her. Won't be beautiful. What did she even mean by all that anyway? She's gonna change? Change fucking how? This is all my fucking fault. Always my fucking fault. No. No, that's not right. I can't help it that she didn't fucking tell me that I'd be fucking ruining her if I laid a hand on her. She just fucking said something. But how was I supposed to fucking know? She's not ruined yet. She isn't. I don't know how long she has, but she hasn't changed yet. I still have time. It's all her fucking fault. Didn't she tell me? This was her natural biological instinct, my brother. How fucking hard would it have been to just fucking say something? God, what a stupid bitch. I can't fucking believe this. Well, I'm gonna get kicked off the internet for this one. You are not looking good, buddy. I just thought those eye bags were an artistic choice. No need to panic yet. I have plenty of time. long as I do this right, there'll be nothing to worry about. Man, this game has some problems. They made this game in a month, by the way. It was a game jam game. I was just here because I thought it was like a cute plant girl. You know, I thought the dark romance would be like, oh, she's a bit of a monster, which reminds me, we also got a vampire game. Also, sexy vampire chick. Don't worry, Rosie. You'll be okay. You won't grow ugly like everybody else. Listen up, alright? I've got an idea. Just trust me. Cute plant girl, yes, but also abusive boyfriend, Sim, yep. Oh, I do not like that face. Man, I thought this guy was just a loser. You know, I didn't think he was this level of a loser. She's surprised to see me back. At first, she starts to give me a shy smile. She quickly realizes that something isn't right and her face drops. Pity. Been hoping to catch her while she was asleep. Make it easy. She does look almost as if she's been sleeping. Or maybe not quite that. There's something wrong with her face. Her smile. It's wrong. She looks sick. Tired. Scared. It's already fucking killing her. I'm draining away all of her beauty. Running her down the sink. Rotting her from the inside until all of her pretty flowers wither up and die. I have any more time to waste. Sickle from the toolbox feels heavy in my palm now that it did when I came down here. Well, you gonna put her in a fucking flower pot? That's what's kind of happening right now, buddy. And breathe. This is necessary. Smack! Darwin undoubtedly felt this way, encasing his beautiful butterflies in their little glass jars, piercing them with metal spikes to hold them in place, plucking their pretty little wings from their wriggling, helpless bodies, taking what is beautiful and good and protecting it from the rot and decay, preserving it so that it could be loved by everyone forever. An immortal object of worship and adoration. This is necessary. Allowing a creature like her to expire before being properly documented would be sick. Smack! She lets out a noise that sounds like the air is being wrung out of her lungs. She have those? No, she can't. She's not a she. She's an it. She is not human. She is not a human. Not human, not human, not human. It's not a human. Stop thinking this is a person. You're only doing this. You're only doing what you have to do. Smack. Sickle in my hand goes down again. Smack. Soft, wet sound. Tender and wistful. Smack. Smack. Crunch. She has bones? Didn't expect a sound like that. Huh. Smack. Smack. Crunch. Almost done. Scent of sugary resin is in the air, sticks in my nose and throat. I can't kill her, no one will bullshit. I can't have her, no one will bullshit. I mean, he did kind of mention this before, right? Is like, this is a living, breathing plant organism. So that's, I at least see the logic there. But at the same time, he's just out of left field in the end after getting laid. He got real fucked up. Sticks to my skin, my hair, my eyes. My clothes feel damp. Going. Crunch. 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 That's the last one. It's okay, I'm pretty sure he gets ripped in half at the end. My body is operating on autopilot. I don't have to look at her to know she stopped moving. Stopped being. How did it get to this? God, I was so stupid. I'm so stupid. It isn't her fault. I mean, how could it even be? That kind of person. No, person isn't quite right. She's not human. Failing to understand that was the first mistake I made. Not human. Not human. Not human. She isn't like a human at all. I was stupid to forget that. Because I got greedy and careless, of course. Like always, my fault. Everything is my fault. All of it. Yeah, you murdered somebody. Sage, it is kind of your fault. I have nobody to blame except myself. Kind of hurts less if I try to think about it that way. Oh wait, no, this is now the start. It can't help be her. It can't be her fault because I don't want to believe it could be. None of it was ever her fault. Oh, I thought this may have just been like him murdering her. I thought it was like she turned into like a plant monster and started killing him from his own hubris. She didn't mean any harm. She couldn't have. Shit. Is this it? No, it can't be. Something like that. She didn't. She didn't mean any harm. I'm sure of it. She was just doing what comes naturally, I guess. It isn't her fault. How could she have known? Fuck, this hurts. My arm hurts. My soul hurts. I hear the sickle hitting the wood floor with a soft metallic clang. I don't want this. Please, God. Anything else but this. Anyone else but her. I didn't want it to be like this in the end. If it has to be now, I want to see her smile one last time. I want to hear her laugh. I want... Is she incapable of understanding my feelings? Okay, now this is straight up just the start. No, she never was. It was doomed from the start, wasn't it? Of course it was. This is it, isn't it? Fuck. I thought things were going to be okay. I hope that my feelings reach you. I wish we could have. Never mind. Been fun, so thanks for everything. The smell of her perfume is starting to fade away now. The air is still sticky and wet, but not in the same vibrant way it was a few moments ago. No longer green with life. It's just sugar now. Just sugary sap from the flower like any other flower. Beautiful bouquet for a flower show. Destined to take home all the prizes. Oh, he did it. It's gonna be documented that it was the best flower in the show. Hi, Rosie. Thank you for this. I always think of you in the springtime. And that's Roses Are Green, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful game. What a happy game. I was wondering why that was just like, by the way, did you know there's gonna be a competition here in like 4 days? You better win. We win every year, and it's $1 million if we win. So you better fucking win, boy. And he did. Thanks. I'm gonna go mope in a corner about how awful the world is. Well, look at it this way. Was he awful? Yes. But Rosie was a pure creature. Did she die? Yes, but there could be things out there like her. Maybe the vampire, like, princess one will be better. Who knows? We've actually got a few of these, like, monster-ish, like, horror games because it's fucking itch.io, okay? There are a bunch of horny motherfuckers over there. The fucking face turn of Sage, by the way. I don't know if I want to say it's abrupt, but I did legitimately kind of like the twist. Oh hey, concept art. Some early Rosie colorways in her initial notebook sketch. I love the gray and red designs, but ended up choosing green and pink to make the springtime theme in the game really clear and really hammer it in. Red Rosie is probably my fave. Red Rosie's pretty good. She looks like a tomato, but he used the horny as a weapon against the thirsty. That's cool. What the? Oh no. What the fuck is this? Okay, here's a good little ending. They fucking turned Rosie into fucking plants. They grew, made more Rosies, and then they kicked the shit out of them. That's justice right there. Vengeance from Mother Rosie. We got some cute little CGs here. That you're not wearing pants. Coffee. Seems like any of these have like text blurbs. She straight up just got like the Aqua like panty mentality. There's where we had sex. Well, look at that. He looks like he's got confidence here. I will leave it on him getting the shit kicked out of him because that's going to be the good ending. That's just the DLC we haven't gotten yet, boys. They'll hunt him down and they'll kill him. They'll put seeds in his stomach, they'll vomit them in, and then he'll have fucking an oak tree grow out of his stomach until he's like crucified like it's... What's the Twin Peaks ripoff game? No, it's not a Paranormal Activity. You know, the one made by Sweeney or whatever. Anyways, that was fun. I'm glad I played that. I find the best horror games. This one's a little darker than the others. But I still liked it. As horrible as the ending was, and admittedly I did see some... I did look at the page just to, you know, make sure there wasn't no naughty things. And there was a complaint, it was like the ending was unfortunately super sad. Funny enough, I think the developer's name is Heartpunch, so that's fitting. There's something equivalent. I guess there's an important lesson for that because I was an actual, like, straight up just like, ew. So a while back I did watch the like disturbing movies iceberg, and it was like actual disturbing movies, like not just horror movies, like actual worst of fucking humanity. But the important lesson I got watching all that, because when you're in the quagmire for really long, you get really fucking dark. It's important to come up for air and realize that there's also the good. So maybe we'll play something super happy next. Maybe we'll finish Love at First Sight, you know, with the cute Cyclops girl. That is just a fucking wholesome little peach. That'll be fun. I really want to finish that game, but every time we play that game, we get super sidetracked with like nerd shit. It was like, first it was like just manga I read as like a teenager, and then the next day, that was the day I think Kane actually you told me that Time Strangers was the thing, and then we just geeked out on Digimon while fucking cute Cyclops girl was just like waiting there while I finished disassociating. Oh, well, you know, those are good streams where actually you just shoot the shit together. So yes. Thank you all so much for stopping by. If you did, it was greatly appreciated. If you watch this in a VOD on Twitch, or when I eventually port this over to YouTube, thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, last few weeks have been like really bad in my brain for like streaming and stuff, because I've been doing this for like 2 years and got nowhere. But recently there's been actual support, and it's very motivating, so thank you for all the people that have been showing support. It's always greatly appreciated, especially those who have been here forever. There's few people that have been here forever. I really do appreciate you guys. Are fucking badasses. But yeah, I'm gonna call it like 14 minutes early, because I do technically have work. It's closing shift, but it's still work tomorrow, and I am fucking tired, let me tell you. Oh yeah. We'll probably have some more horror games and visual novels in the future, and definitely more Digimon. Take care, everybody. Bye.
This cannot be done. There's no second chance. Upon this realization, courage plunges into sorrow, which will last an eternity. I am overtaken by the paralyzing fear that
What the fuck? God damn it, dude, that scared the shit out of me.